Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Ever since I was a child, I have been fascinated by stories.
Not because they allow us to escape reality, but because the right story can bring us closer to it.
The best stories become both a mirror and a portal.
A mirror that is reflecting something within ourselves. A portal that is gently opening us to another way of seeing.
Perhaps that's why we continue telling them. So before we begin, let's create a little space. Sit in a comfortable position. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Gently close your eyes. Take your time to arrive. Roll your shoulders back a few times. Notice how your body feels. And if you hold any tension, allow yourself to relax. Invite softness into your body. Continue breathing deeply. On your inhalation, create space in your spine. Rise up. And on your exhalation, let go. Relax. Let your body settle into a comfortable, upright position. There is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing you need to achieve. Simply listen and notice what resonates.
Visualize wildflowers blooming in every direction. You are walking through a summer meadow. Tall grasses sway gently in the morning breeze, and brightly colored butterflies drift from blossom to blossom, gathering nectar. The air is warm and carries the sweet fragrance of herbs and summer flowers. You are walking along a narrow footpath that leads you through the meadow. With each step, you can feel the soft grass on your bare feet. The earth feels cool beneath you. The morning sun is caressing your skin, while birds greet the new day from the edge of the forest. You continue along that little path until the tall grasses gradually begin to part. Ahead of you, they open into a peaceful circle of shorter grass, as though nature itself has created a place to pause. Drawn by its stillness, you step into the clearing and gently sit upon the cool earth. You feel completely at ease. For a few moments, there is only the breeze, the birds, the gentle chorus of grasshoppers. Then, carried softly by the wind, you hear a voice. You turn your attention towards a magnificent bee resting upon a tall purple flower. Her golden wings shimmer in the morning light, and she is speaking to someone nearby. "Oh, little one, why do you look so sad?" A long, heavy sigh followed. The queen of bees waited patiently. Listen, the meadow folk are speaking, the endless humming, the gentle drumming. They are reminding us of the symphony that is always playing. It's beautiful. The little boy let out another heavy sigh, trying to release the shadows that had taken over his mind. Where was the beauty she was talking about? There certainly was a bunch of activity. Busy bees and brightly colored butterflies drifting to wild flowers who reach up into the sky. The little meadow folk seemed to know exactly where they belong. They moved with quiet purpose. They seemed content, at home. And yet, the little boy had never felt more lost. He turned towards the Queen of Bees. Do they know why they are doing what they are doing? Or are they just blindly following your orders? They do not need instructions. The little meadow folk simply follow what is true to their nature. Every flower they visit, every breeze they ride, every drop of nectar they gather is part of a rhythm much older than themselves. Each of these small acts is an expression of the same creative energy that gives birth to the flowers, the trees, the rivers, and to you. They have never forgotten where they come from. He frowned at her. But where do they come from? He asked. We call it the source, not because it is somewhere we come from, but because it is what we have always been. The source is not somewhere far away. It is the one life within everything. It blooms as the flowers. It dances as the butterflies. It dreams as the giants. And right now, it is wondering about itself through you. I've gathered nectar from flowers all over the forest, and I've never seen this source you're talking about. Why can't you just tell me what it is instead of speaking in riddles, Queen Bee? Because riddles sometimes hold the key to a deeper understanding of the mystery of life. They can unlock the wisdom of your inner teacher if you listen closely. Anyway, I came here to tell you something. Yesterday, I was sipping nectar from my favorite flower when all at once a big rush of air came out of nowhere. It tossed me around like a grain of pollen. I lost my balance and got stuck between her petals. Then everything started shaking. We were flying so fast, I couldn't tell what was happening. All I could see were two giant hairy tunnels puffing air at us. And the next thing I knew, we hit the ground. I rolled out of my flower and landed upside down in the grass. When I looked up, I saw a giant stomping away. And poor little auntie looked broken. Wait, which auntie? The Queen of Bee asked. The one who could lift 3 times her own weight and carried all the way from my favorite flower to the big blade of grass next to the river. Poor old auntie, the Queen said. I stayed there until her brothers came and took her away. But nobody came to take care of my favorite flower. I kept waiting for someone to help her. She has a big bruise and is very, very tired. I can't even smell her anymore. I stayed with her all night long, hoping that she would open up again with the rise of the sun, but she closed down even further. The boy wiped his eyes. Can you please help her, Queen Bee? Oh, little one, the life of your flower is coming to an end. The thread of life through which the source bloomed as your flower has been broken. Nothing can ever be separated from the source, and yet every form has its time to appear and its time to disappear. Flowers are very special beings. Once their thread is broken, they cannot blossom again. I am sorry you had to experience your first heartbreak so suddenly at such a young age. For many of us, that is a turning point. You need to choose wisely where you would like to turn. Some become very frightened and start building walls around their hearts when they lose something important. They start pretending that they are independent from everyone else, until, little by little, they begin to believe they were never connected at all. The giants even have laws to protect their independence. Her wings hummed softly as she continued. Others manage to glue together all the broken pieces of their heart until it beats to the rhythm of the forest again. They keep on gathering the flowers, flowers from the forest, a forest full of remedies to remind us of our being. They remember that they belong to the forest and that the forest belongs to them. They remember that even a broken heart still knows the way home. Hummed the little boy, this time in rhythm with his brothers and sisters. Then he set off to explore the flowers of the forest, listening to the quiet symphony that had been there all along. He was still sitting in the middle of the meadow. Can you also hear the quiet symphony? Maybe you can notice how it begins to interweave with the rhythm of your own breath. Feel your belly and your ribcage gently expanding with each inhale and softening again with each exhale. As you breathe in, notice the spaciousness that unfolds within you. As you breathe out, allow yourself to soften into stillness. Inhale, opening. Exhale, letting go. Receiving and releasing. Expanding and returning. Like the meadow, you are part of this endless dance. Keep listening and begin to notice the sounds around you, whatever they may be. They too are part of the quiet symphony of life. Slowly begin to also notice the space around you. Feel the air gently brushing against your skin and the texture of the clothes resting on your body. Feel the gentle weight of your hands. Become aware of the surface beneath your body and the gentle weight of your body resting upon it. Take one more slow, nourishing breath in and a long, gentle breath out. And whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes, taking in your surroundings. I invite you to stay a little longer with this experience. I've prepared some reflective questions for you in case you feel like journaling, or in case you feel like sharing your journey. I would love to hear about it in the comments. Thank you so much for being here.